Hi guys, I already did one of those videos when men fight back against woke people after the election. One before the election is already out, and oh my god, after the election it gets worse. It's as if all these people who were like, oh, we are offended or we deserve an apology, they're now like, I am coming after you. It's like a villainous arc. It's insane. It is completely different. People are so deranged. I can't believe it.
Get away!
Don't touch
police!
me. Don't touch
Yeah,
me.
call the police. Call the police.
She's saying don't touch. What's going on?
You're going to jail. Get off! If you're not yours, certainly you're way too old to be here. Get off my campus.
Let go of my sign.
I have a right to be here.
You have no right to attack us.
Sure.
And tell them what I did. What I do, huh?
And so she's talking to the phone right now.
Yeah, what I do.
You attacked us.
She attacked us.
I attacked y'all. Really, you brought
attacked
on
us.
camera, so go ahead and show
Hey, that's an
I
assault.
got her
Go show the
voice.
police.
Calm down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here's the police sign. Hi, sir. Here I am. I didn't really do nothing.
You're a demon.
Where she ripped the banner off the pole there. She spray painted several signs, destroyed them. She got some spray paint on my hand, several other people.
Show the hands.
She did
Mr.
nothing.
John, I also got hit too. Looks like she got my suit.
Well, we didn't over.
She got my hand.
It's on your hand, too.
Our
They're
cable
all
be good.
shaking.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Okay, I'm Officer Byfield. You guys have been reported right now. So tell me what happened. What do you guys want to do?
To be restituted for the property damage, mostly.
Okay.
So,
By her?
yeah.
I doubt if she'll do that, but I'll ask. All right, she said she's not going to pay for the sign. You guys could take it to court, civil court, if you choose to. You don't have the right.
They said we will
to spray
press
paint.
charges.
And I told her that. I said, you don't have the right to do that.
Yeah.
That is wrong.
Well, thank you for coming out and
No problem.
responding.
He even he told her you don't have the right, so she know if they press charges she is losing. And not only that, she will have to pay double triple the amount. They're gonna come up with emotional damage and whatnot that she will have to just pay for the damage immediately and move on. But it's the pride that she's not gonna do. Like, this is the thing, her ego is gonna cost her so much.
Brian, any questions?
No?
All right.
Thank you.
Any questions?
It's just interesting to watch the left become everything they said they were against. They're not very tolerant of other people's opinion, and ironically, they're becoming more and more violent. And the funniest part about that is if the right started to reciprocate the same level of violence, I don't think the left would stand a chance.
Chitty chitty
Yeah.
bang.
And like the thing is that if he just pushed her once, she's the one coming at him. If he just like pushed her once and she fell down, guess what? Guess what that be? What type of role would she play there in the court? Of course the victim. She would be the victim. She would be the victim of assault, even though she's the one assaulting.
Bang, nigga.
Her mom and dad.
This guy has blood on his hands. He wants to kill people. Don't listen to him.
I love
He's a snitch.
people.
He's taking people's number down
He's
and trying
so
to get them arrested.
fucking high. High people love people. He's so like, look at him. He's like, I love you. I love everything in front of me right now. Such a hippie.
Arrested for getting health care.
I deny those allegations. So I'm just here to support life. Life was hard for me, single mother, but the hard times made me a more empathetic person. And I love
Single
all these
mother?
people out here. I pray to Jesus
His mother
that
is
their
single
hearts and
mother or
minds
he's a
change
single
today.
mother?
You should spray for a fucking skincare. Fucking bastard. Look at you, fucking.
I know.
Wow, that's actually so mean. Look how personal they get. I am mad. Like, if they want to represent something, they lost it here. Any ounce, whatever the word is, of empathy that I would have for these people, that I would vote for them, that I would help them, that I would support them, is gone now. And I am sure they don't represent the whole nation. But man, the internet has shown how many of them act like this.
I know my dad has
Put on a fucking
dermat.
shirt, you stupid fucking ginger.
Ginger.
So, you're, a one-man band over here.
Can I answer part of the question?
Literally.
No.
man.
First of all,
My name
So
is
sad.
John, and I have a question for Steven. It's the really only question that should be asked at an event like this, and this is gonna seem like a troll, but it's not. I just can't believe that it's true, so correct me if it's not, that you sat in a room or a corner of a room very much like the one you're sitting in now and just watched many other men plow the ever-living fuck out of your wife. Is that true?
I think that is true. I am not sure. But what I remember years back is that he was, I don't know if he still is, in an open type of relationship where his wife would go with other men and he would go with other women, and it would be completely fine. Even sometimes would share bed together. So if that is all right for you, okay. But like, that's not all right for me. And I don't think a lot of us would agree with that. That's not our type of relationship. And now you are changing your mind and talking like, no, nah. I don't want to listen. Like, listen, if this is the life you are living, the actions that you are making are representing the kind of person that you are. I don't need to hear words from you. I can just see what you are doing, and I can decide if I want to be your friend or not. And based on those actions that you did, I don't want to be even close to you. That's my right. That's my opinion.
Buck, Little's getting dug out. Raw. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I ain't never agreed with hitting a woman, but if any of you petty hoes ever try anything funky with my old lady, you better be expecting this right hand. Cause she is mine, I am hers, and we protect one another. Just as long as y'all know that I'm coming, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to.
Y'all heard the man. If any of these crazy people that lost the election try to attack my wife, either she win it or we win it.
Some of them going to sleep.
Of course.
Unpopular opinion, this is the reason why women couldn't vote for so long. This is the reason why. Like right now, what are we seeing? A division between men and women where men are saying we're the leaders and we're saying this is the right way to go, and women are like, you're wrong, we're gonna go this way. Why? Because of emotion. There's no logic, Steve. I have not talked to one female.
This is so true. Women are led by a lot of emotion. Reason leaves the window when emotions and these hormonal spikes take over. And I can speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for all women. But that time of the month, I would hate myself. If I was not me, I would be like, bitch, you're crazy. Get the fuck out. Like, you make no sense whatsoever. And the thing is that men around me tolerate me when I'm like that. I'm like just saying it's that time of the month. They're like, yeah, we know, we understand. My husband is like, yeah, it's that time. Like, he asked me, is it that time? Like, I can see you're behaving in the kind of way that you don't usually behave like. And a lot of times I end up apologizing later on for things I have said, for things I have done. Of course, nothing like major, but still like this small thing. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean what I said. I didn't mean what I did. Because at that point, we lose it. Like, hormones take over, guys. It is imbalance that happens. God created us like that, imperfect in that way. Men are also imperfect in other ways, but I have to admit it. That's my opinion. If we at that time of the month have to come up with really important decisions that will affect people around us, God help us.
Female Kamala supporter that has any logical explanation for why
they don't even know her.
Completely agree.
They don't even know her. They
just know that she's a woman.
What they do know, they know Trump.
Yeah.
And they know what they've been told, which is 90% of it's lies. So that's all they know. They don't even know her.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous.
I would say let's blame the media for all of this. I would blame the media for this. They got brainwashed.
Ridiculous to say that.
Oh, you're not satisfied, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. No one wants you here.
Oh, appreciate your love, man.
Oh, I don't love you because you're spewing hate.
Okay. Are you spewing hate right now?
I absolutely am because I
There you go. You're a hypocrite.
There is no reason.
I get what I receive.
Yeah, just because I disagree with you don't mean I hate you, but I understand why so many people on the left are cutting their families off because they've been conditioned to believe that if you disagree with them, you hate them.
That's weird.
That's so weird. Why is that a thing?
Promising to end all foreign wars. You pumped?
No.
You like wars.
I Donald Trump.
But he's gonna end wars.
Hi, I'm sorry. I have to go. Goodbye.
Bye. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy.
I think we have to consider the fetus could have bad vibes.
What? Man, hell no.
And at 9 months, if it's got bad vibes, we have to allow that. I mean, I don't think you can murder people for bad vibes.
How do you feel overall about the presidential election?
That one I
I
don't
don't
understand.
give a fuck.
Why?
Because I don't.
It don't affect you?
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
I'm going to get mine.
But-
Regardless of Trump, Obama, whoever. They ain't giving me nothing.
Facts, my brothers and sisters.
Thank
win,
you.
Lose, or draw. If you believe that the president of the United States has more of a say in the outcomes of your life than you do, then you need to go and grow the fuck up. You ain't even the main character in your own movie. Now everybody got.
And not only that, I think what she meant by that, because she even mentioned Obama, a black president, and she is a black woman. So she's trying to say that it doesn't matter what color you are, what president you are. It doesn't affect me. My life is my life, and it's going to be the same.
Opinion on who can make that job a little bit easier, but you still have the greatest impact on your outcome.
Bunch of lefty whinging woke whiners.
If you're unhappy with the US election outcome, you're in luck. You can now go on a cruise. You can cruise off to the sunset and return in time for the next one. A 4-year-long cruise package named Skip Forward
Really?
is pitched as a solution to escape Trump's presidency.
I tell you what, if I had a choice
That's
between
funny.
living in America under Donald Trump and being locked for 4 years on a cruise ship with a bunch of lefty whinging woke whiners who don't like the fact that Harris lost, I'll live in America every day of the week.
Yeah.
You can go on the
Can
cruise.
we just be clear that the lefty, whingy, wokey whiners or whatever you said?
Yes, they're all on that boat.
They're not getting on the boat. They're all your peers, mate.
Yeah.
They're all going to be like the. Yeah, it'll be.
Have you been on a cruise ship?
I have.
Yeah.
Not
It's not
with
the
a bunch of lefty
whingers.
whingy whiners who don't like Kamala Harris losing.
They're your peers. That's who we're talking
I
about.
won't be there.
It's very specifically targeting a certain group.
I didn't know.
Are we
The
going to have
group
another...
that I just described to you.
Exactly what I'm saying, but we're not going to have another 4 years of hyperventilating over every misstep and word and tweet that Donald
Gee, it'd be a
Trump
fun
says, are
cruise,
we?
wouldn't it? They probably don't drink.
There's no government on this Earth that's worth 4 years of gastro. That's all I know, and that's what it's going to be.
Would you guys prefer free college or free abortions?
Abortion.
Free abortions?
Yeah.
So if I hear this, the first thing that crosses my mind, why are you going and having unprotected sex with multiple partners, different partners that you are so worried of getting pregnant? And why do you hate getting pregnant and bringing a life to this world? There is not enough love in your heart to share. Like, what is going on? Education. The free college would be a free education for people. Free education, no matter who you are, no matter what you are. Everybody would get educated. We will have a society full of smart people. Okay? That will help us in future generations to have better lives, easier lives. No, we don't need that. Who needs to be smart?
You okay? You have bronchitis?
Huh?
That's got to be racist. There's no way.
I just want to let you know that that's very fucking cringe.
That's that one guy! He's that one! No! He's live streaming this! Oh my god! No! No! I know you! I'm so good! Oh my god!
No, you're not
See you
so
on
good.
TikTok. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So you just went for all red.
Oh my God!
Kamala.
What do you think Kanye West or Ye does think about Donald Trump winning? I don't know if he actually talked about it.
Yeah, you're making good fun of him right now. I'm trying not to laugh because I get choked.
Are you Kamala or Trump, be honest?
Kamala.
See, you're laughing. I like that.
Can I get 10 on
See, I like
I'm
this.
gonna pay for it too.
Oh, you really are?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, I'm trying to bring us
This is
together.
what
you
we
know, There's too
need.
much beef in the streets. Kamala versus Trump. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say?
Get a picture.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
Hey.
he's for Trump. This is, Tawana for Kamala, but we all here sharing our differences.
Yes, we are. Trump 2024, but this way say Kamala.
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 I can't even say her name. Is this gonna be a reality show?
Yeah. Channel 4.
Oh my, I'm gonna be
Can't
on
even
Channel
see her
4,
name.
and
Yeah,
I
you
do
are.
not have any makeup
Hey,
on.
you look amazing.
Oh,
You look amazing.
Exactly. We don't
Oh
hate each
my
other.
God, yes. This is the representation that you guys need. Literally, this is
the 99%. Don't let the media split us up and convince us that we hate each other. And I'll say this too. Now that Donald Trump is in office, don't be a Republican, be an American. Hold him to the same standard you hold Joe Biden to. Make sure he does the things that he says he's going to do. America cannot afford to have any more politicians taking advantage of the American people.
I made 2 separate videos before the election. One of the videos said I was going to vote for Kamala Harris. The other video said I was going to vote for Donald Trump. And I just wanted to see the mixed reactions from people and how people would react, because I do a lot of work from my hometown, do a lot of work from my community. I work with young boys.
What happened?
And I never said who I was voting for. But I made those 2 videos because I wanted to show people how they are in reality. I made the Donald Trump video and I made the Kamala Harris video. Under the Kamala Harris video, you definitely had some Trump supporters like, well, we understand that you may have a different opinion or whatever, but we still support what you do. Maybe you'll wake up one day, etc., etc. You know, things like that. It wasn't nothing vile, wasn't no bad comments or nothing. I made the Donald Trump video. I got people that unfollowed me. I got people saying they can't support nothing I do no more. I got folk calling me all types of names, etc., etc. But what's crazy is all of the Kamala Harris supporters have become what they accuse Trump supporters of being. When you say you support Donald Trump, y'all be ready to kill him. Y'all ready to burn them at the stake. You calling them all types of names. You're unfollowing them. You don't care what they're doing for their community.
Like literally, what makes you better than them then? What kind of example are you leading? Why are you a better person?
If you support Trump, F you, I hate you so much, etc., etc. But all the people under the post, all the Trump supporters, when I said I was going to vote for Kamala, it was all love anyway. They was like, well, we still support what you're doing. We still gonna donate. We still love the work, even though you don't have to support Donald Trump, etc., etc. So I've only received hate from the people that call themselves the tolerant side, the side that's supposed to be about love, the side that's supposed to, that's not about hate. But it's crazy because anytime somebody doesn't agree with you, all you spew is hate. All you give is hate.
Exactly.
So it's funny how everybody who call themselves Democrats, you have turned into what you accuse the Republicans of being.
The guy you just seen is named King Randall, and he has an organization where he helps young boys in the inner cities.
We have to get out and go do for self in our own communities.
So, so define do for self.
When I say do for self, you shared one of my tweets, my videos, and I was actually a big fan of yours, but you shared one of my tweets when I said black people need to stop begging the government and go and do for self out in our communities. You shared the video and called me an idiot. I didn't see anything idiotic about that statement at all.
So when you say do for self, like what? Explain that.
Okay, for example, here in Albany, Georgia, we complain about our school systems a lot. Many of our young men can't read. They have very horrible literacy rates. We don't have any rehab programs here for juvenile offenders. What I decided to do, I started a program 2 years ago, decided to do for self, and I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skilled trades, etc. Now I'm 21 years old. I just purchased a school here in Albany, Georgia to combat us being in the government-funded schools that are not teaching our children what they need to learn. So that's what I mean by do for self, simply getting up and going out and do it.
So
I beat the stereotype that I'm young, black in America, and I can't do anything because somebody's holding me down. Absolutely not.
So a question.
Teenagers went and go ahead. Me and some teenagers went and bought a school, and we just bought a school bus simply from going out and doing work. We decided to go fix our own communities. I'm not expecting anything from no politician. I'm not expecting nothing from Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or nobody. We're gonna go do it for ourselves, and that's what I believe we need to be doing. I can vote, sure, but nothing's gonna change in our community.
So you went to
that
he teaches them how to do oil.
I agree. I agree with this. Like, do you really think politicians are gonna save the day for you and change your life drastically? No. Nothing really changes. Like, on a daily life, you don't really feel that impact yourself. If you want things to change, do them yourself.
Change, how to change tires. He teaches them proper etiquette, and he makes them address him as sir.
You take this freaking pad out right here, you see it?
Like, he's literally teaching them things that they will need in life. I love this so much. When I used to live in Bosnia and Herzegovina, a lot of the men that I knew, friends, cousins, whatever, they knew how to do these things because their fathers, grandfathers taught them how to do it. They would know how to do almost everything around the house. It's the way they are taught to do it. And we women would rely on men to know how to do these things, while we women would know how to probably like clean things in the house, organize things in the house, and let's say cooking, even though men cook better than women. There are a lot of men in Bosnia that cook also. But what I want to say is that when I moved to Germany and my car broke, I had to take it to a professional house like Citroen house or something like that and pay so much money to do it. In Bosnia, I would have a cousin who would do that for me. In Bosnia, I would have some men who would do that for me for way cheaper, because a lot of men know how to do these things and I can put my trust into them. Here in Germany, not a lot of men are educated into doing that in this newer generation, but also they're not allowed to do it themselves. You have to follow the rules and go to like, why? I don't know if that is really related to this, but educating these kids in the future, maybe they're not going to go to school and become a professor or a teacher, but they can become a mechanic and they can have like their own mechanic house and they can help people around them and the neighbor, and they can make a living out of that because they learned how to do that themselves.
Now, like I'm telling you,
they got taught.
These are fine. See how thick that is right there?
So he does a net positive for the black community. And to me, it's just crazy that people on the left treated him this way. He's the solution to every problem that they're complaining about.
There's been so much negative and crazy commentary for me trying to teach our students how to interact with police. And this is just a routine traffic stop. Like if you were speeding,
like
or,
life,
you know,
teaching them life
tail
and
lights
living.
out or whatever. Just tell them to be polite, let the windows down, have their hands on the steering wheel, have their license ready when they get there. You know, the basic stuff, so that way you don't have to go reaching, etc. I have been called all types of coons and sellouts and degenerates, and Harriet would have left me hanging, etc. just for simply teaching the kids to be polite if the police pulled them over. The contrary suggestions from the pro-black community have been to assert their rights to the police, argue with the cops on the side of the road and tell them what you are and aren't going to do. For a routine traffic stop, I've been told that this is going to get them killed, and I should tell them that they should assert their rights to the cops on the side of the road. They've also said that these cops are white supremacists and that the white supremacists have infiltrated the police force. I would feel like...
And of course, kids would grow up thinking the moment they get stopped by a white policeman, if they are black, they are screwed. They have to literally fight for their life or else they're going to die. And when you are in this fight or flight kind of mode, there is no thinking, there is no rational thinking. You can do irrational things that will cause you to die or to get arrested. So he's teaching them the best. Like, being polite doesn't take away your right and doesn't shit on your race. Like, you can be polite to a different race without praying to that race, you know? Like, what's going on?
White supremacist cops are waiting for you to escalate a situation so they can do something to you. I even had people say, well, you should teach the kids to kill the cops before the cops kill them.
See?
And I am,
That's
hey man,
the problem.
I don't know what's up, what's in the juice in our community right now, but man, I even got people still mad because the students are saying yes sir or yes ma'am, as if they're like, oh, well, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, is a part of slavery. I'm like, yeah, but people who weren't slaves were saying yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, too.
I don't understand how, as a country, we got to the point where we don't judge our other countrymen based on what they do. We judge them based on who they voted for. That's just silly. I don't care what they say or what they think he thinks. We need more black men like King Randall because he's the solution to the problem.
That's so true. And not only as a black person, I think also white person. Like, it doesn't matter what race you are. We need more people like him, and even women like him. Like, we need people like him. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. This is completely normal. Listen, in English, you don't have respectful kind of talking to an elder person or to a person in a profession in a higher position than you are. In my language, for example, in Bosnian, you don't say you to everyone. There is you as a friend, and there is a different word for someone who is not a friend, someone who is older than you or someone who is like your boss or something, and you address them differently than you address your friends or your family members. And this is to show respect. That's how you show respect to someone who is older or to someone who is in a higher position than you are. And I don't see anything wrong in that. That's a part of the language. It will always be there. It doesn't mean that it's a part of slavery. It has nothing to do with slavery.
Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or an L, and give me the HBO special. That's a brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.
See ya.